It's a great day in outer space for Classic Game Room. Are you watching this review on your MSX computer? What's that? You don't have one? Well, how about this? It's the Konami Antiques MSX Collection for Sega Saturn. And you definitely have a Saturn. If not, go get one. Who knew the Konami logo could walk? I'll bet this comes as a surprise to most of you. It's the Konami Antiques MSX Collection on Sega Saturn. And I love the menu music in this game. What's the MSX? Well, the internet is right in front of you. Search MSX computer. Apparently it was pretty popular in Japan, released in 1983. While you may have never owned an MSX computer, you're probably going to want to own this collection because it's awesome. While we're used to these compilations on the PlayStation and the Saturn that have 5 or 6 arcade games that you've probably played before, this one has something like 30 games, many of which can't be found elsewhere, or at least not without great difficulty. Sure, I made a beeline straight for Time Pilot, one of my favorite arcade games. It's not that hard to find. It's on the ColecoVision and the Vectrex. But what about this? That's right. It's Antarctic Adventure. Run around Antarctica as a penguin. This is the first penguin racing game I've ever played, and I love it. But wait, there's more. What two words go well together? Sky and Jaguar. Bring it. I found this collection tough to review because I kept getting addicted to any number of these games which I've never played before. Including, but not limited to, the spectacular Mop Ranger. Or maybe it's called Mopey Ranger, but you play a mouse in an inner tube saving other mice from aliens in a Pac-Man maze on Lazy River. If Konami made games like this today, people would stop saying how much they suck. Because this game doesn't suck. This game is awesome. In fact, the first 3 games that I've shown you here are more than enough reasons to justify the purchase price for Konami Antiques Collection MSX... Wait, hang on, what's it called again? Konami Antiques MSX Collection. Yeah, that one. Which, by the way, is insanely expensive. Well, we also get Fake Mario, Skeet Shooting, Phantom Ping Pong, and, more importantly, Super Cobra! Which is like Scramble, except it's Super Cobra! Which is like Airwolf. Except Airwolf would never get destroyed by the last missile in the level. There's some games like Gradius and Life Force and Gradius 2 that many of us are pretty familiar with, but frankly I think you can get them better elsewhere. It's the odd ones like Road Fighter and Sky Jaguar and Moppy Ranger, the games you never hear about or see anywhere, that make this collection worth owning. It's all in Japanese, the instructions are in Japanese, but for the most part these games are relatively simple, the menus are easy to navigate, and you hold down the top 3 buttons on your Saturn controller and push start to reset the game and go back to the menu. This also has Twinbee. If you don't like Twinbee, there's something wrong with you. And I've got a Classic Game Room shout out and thank you, of course, to send to Ahmed from Springfield Gardens, New York, once again. Thank you, Ahmed, for this excellent collection of MSX games. Now, you don't even need an MSX to play them. A Sega Saturn will do. And do nicely. It looks great. It's packed with fun games, it's on the Saturn, it has a penguin racing and jumping for fish. What more do you need? Konami Antiques MSX Collection. Here, for those of you looking for this as a ringtone, my gift to you. New Jersey!